Alright guys, hey, um, here, kind of bored. I know it's a lot of loud noise, it's fans, it's really hot today. So I thought, I'd make a profile for Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. Today is my Blue Eyes combo deck. It's really weird. It's not perfected or anything by any means, it's just what I'm running right now. And I don't have access to YGO Pro or Dueling Book or anything like that, so I don't really have a chance to practice this. I kind of just practice it against my friends. It's doing alright. Needs more practice though, and see what I can change about it, see what cards are out there. But here it is for now. So, first off, triple Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's a Blue Eyes combo deck, so like, you gotta run 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then, of course, since it's a Blue Eyes combo deck, triple alternative. I mean, if you're not running alternative, then you're not playing Blue Eyes properly. He's one of the best. Alright, next I run 3 White Stone of Ancients. It's really good. It's really good. Oh shit. Really good tuner. Level 1. You can discard it to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck at the end of the turn. You can banish it to add one of your Blue Eyes back from your grave to your hand. It's really good. 1 White Stone of Legend. Just for if I want to discard it or something, I can, or a Union Carrier. Equip it and then link off the card, then I get to Shadow Blue Eyes. It's cool. 1 Effect Veiler, because it's searchable in this deck, so and just negates the monster effect in your opponent's turn. Really good. 2 Honest. My surprise hand trap can really fuck your opponent over. Pardon my language though. 2 Sage Dyes of Blue. Searches out your effect veiler, and if you have an effect monster on board, you can discard it and that card. Special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your deck. Really good. 2 Galaxy Soldier. Deck's mostly light, so discard a card, special summon Galaxy Soldier, add Galaxy Soldier, discard a card, special Galaxy Soldier, go into Nova and then Infinity. So yes, my Blue Eyes deck can go in Infinity. 2 Photon Thrasher. Open up with him, you go special summon him, then go off. It's just good for your link plays and stuff. 1 Darkness Metal Dragon. Being able to recurve your Blue Eyes White Dragons and stuff like that is just way too strong. 1 of your Gizmic Orochi Serpent. Banish 8, special summon him. 2450, level 8. Dark. Dark doesn't really come up much at all. In my side I have a BLS for fun, for the OTK with Honest, but yeah. He's fun. 1, and then I think to end off my monsters, we have 1 Performance Trick Clown, just because, I do have a lot of cards to discard in the deck, so if I open up with him, I can discard him, and then, special summon him back to the board for combo extenders. 3, now we get to spells. I have no traps in this deck, by the way. So spells, I run 3 Return Dragon Lords. Return the Dragon Lords, special summon a level 7 or 8. Dragon from your grave. Really powerful. Then 3 Called by the Grave. Also really, really powerful spell card. Sorry for the noises and stuff, but yeah. I have nowhere better to do this right now. I'm just bored. So 3 Called by the Grave. You don't like hand traps. Hand traps are bad. So Called by the Grave can save your life. 2 copies of trade-in. I did run it at 3 for a long time, but in this variant, I don't like having 3 because sometimes I will have already used all my blue eyes and stuff and not be able to wait to get them back to my hand so this card becomes dead and it can be bricky at 3. So 2 is where I run it at. It hasn't failed me so far. So since there's only 6 targets in my deck, I only run 2 copies of the Melody of Awakening Dragon because I have my luck. I always open up at least 1 alternative, 1 blue eyes. So like having 3 of these, the 3rd one will be a brick. So and it's dead. So 2 is perfect. 2 Silver's Cry. Bring back your normal blue eyes from the grave. You know, just another monster reborn for the deck. 1 copy of Pot of Desires. Just so you know, you can get your draw 2. You know, warp 10 face down, draw 2. It's just if you open really bad, you can hope to save yourself with it, or you know, late or after you've done everything and you've established a good board, you know, then you can go Pot of Desires to try to draw more cards to get maybe some hand traps or maybe some combo extenders. You know, really good. 1 copy of Monster Reborn. Just, you know, it's Monster Reborn. Special summon monster from either player's graveyard. You know, mostly it's used for combo extending with your own deck. 1 copy of World Legacy Succession. The deck runs links, so you know, I mean, why not go into World Legacy Succession, special Monster Reborn 1 of your cards. Just good. 1 Sky Striker Hornet Drones. Combo extender helps me get into my Skull Dread. No, this deck, by the way, does not run Appaloosa. I have Appaloosa, but I do not run her. I prefer to run Skull Dread for combo's sake. 1 Instant Fusion. You know, combo extender. Going second, you know, I can bait them out. I can bait out 1 of their negates with it, or if they let it go through, I go into Thousand Eyes, which will force them to have to do something. So, yeah. 1 Twin Twister. I don't like back row. A lot of people I know still that play around me, they all run back row. So I run Twin Twister to be able to get rid of, you know, their back row. I don't like back row. That's funny when the other audience takes, you know. And then last 2 cards to my deck. 1 copy of 1 for 1. That's self-explanatory for your level 1 monsters, and then 1 copy of Dragon Shrine because it's your Foolish Burial of the deck. So yeah, that's the main deck. Onward to the extra deck. So extra deck. First off, go with fusions. 1 Twin Burst. You know, contact fuse into him. He's just a really good card. He's won me games so many times. 1 copy of Thousand Eyes Restrict. Like I said, opponents can be really fucking annoying with their decks, but sometimes they only have like 2 negates. So you can go instant fusion into this, force out a negate, or if they don't have a negate, then you take 1 of their monsters and you can link off Thousand Eyes or something. It fucking sucks, trust me. It's happened to me a few times. 1 of my synchros, 1 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. You know, just, you know, slow down the game a little bit. Fucking, you know, then you can go into the other synchro. The only other synchro I run into with him, Azure Eyes. You know, because he recurs your Blue Eyes with Dragons from Grave, so every turn I'll have Link fodder or XC fodder, whatever I need. Onward to the XYZs. First, Nova. You all know why we have Nova. We run 1 Nova and double Infinity. That way we can go into the infinity play, just absolutely destroy your opponent's whole day. And then my rank 8s, I run to 1 Thunder and Dragon and 1 Hope Harbinger. Just Thunder End blows up the board, Hope Harbinger, negates spells and stuff. It's just really good. Then on to my links. I run 1 Saryusha Skuldred because Saryusha, he's just such a good combo extender. He's the whole draw 4, put 3 back to sculpt your hand the way you need it to be. It's just too good. 1 Nightmare Unicorn. Why not be annoying and just be able to go Nightmare Unicorn, discard a card like, who knows, discard like your Perform Mage, Trick Clown, spin one of their cards, and then, Trick Clown special summons himself, more combo plays, Masquerena, so I can link during my opponent's turn into like Nightmare Phoenix or Nightmare Unicorn and just completely ruin their whole day. 1 Union Carrier. I do not run Union Carrier for the degenerate fucking little Buster Whelp asshole card. I refuse to do that. It's just too nasty to do someone. I actually run it because I can equip my White Stone of Ancients or Legend to one of my monsters. I've done it. I've equipped it to my Infinity before, and it's made Affinity like a 3800, 3900, like, and just sat there, and I'm just like, yeah, there's not much you can really do, is there? So yeah. Then the 1 Kagari, for the Hornet Drones, just helps me go into my Skull Dread and quick if I open up with it. If I don't, it's whatever. I can still go into Skull Dread pretty easy. It's just, she equals Skull Dread easier. And the 1 Linkuriboh to round off the extra deck. And that is the deck, guys. Thank you for watching.